My name is Dan Chepkauskas, and I'm the Executive Director of the Patient Choice Coalition of Texas. Please let me take just a few moments of your time to explain to you why I believe PCCOT is the best fit to represent the Texas ASC Society. First, a little background. PCCOT was formed over a dozen years ago to do one thing and one thing well. That's proactively lobby for your issues. I realize as a lobbyist of over 30 years that the only way that you could accomplish something that was of the magnitude of the healthcare issues was to be focused on that issue and devote all of your time. So we formed the coalition, first with only 2, 3, 4 ASCs. Now we comprise over 40 ASCs. And we advance those issues on a full-time basis, not just when the legislature's in session, but 24/7, 365, every year. We traverse the state, we talk with the legislators, and we advance your issues. Now, I understand how lobbying works. After 30 years, I see that most lobbyists represent multiple clients. You can have anywhere from 15, 20, 30 clients, and you devote the time accordingly. But that's not adequate to take on these issues. We are taking on the biggest of the big, the mega giants, the people who invest more in lobbying efforts than anyone else. And the only way we can do that is to be smarter, to be more committed, to not take our eye off the ball. That's what PCCOT does. We employ at least 4 full-time lobbyists that work 100% on your issues. We draft our legislation, we work with other legal teams, we work with other law firms that are also members of our coalition who believe in what we're doing. Our future of healthcare depends on our successes. Texas is the 6th largest healthcare market in the world. Not in the United States, but the world. So the magnitude that we're taking on is something that's tremendous, and we cannot afford to fail. Now, PCCOT has had a lot of success in passing legislation and working with the Attorney General and with TDI, but our work is just beginning. I'm excited at the opportunity of representing the Texas ASC Society. For the first time, the ASCs will be united in their voice. Over the years, we've been asked many times, why do you have multiple ASC groups? Well, now we have the opportunity to have one, to speak with one voice. Something else we've done a little different here with PCCOT is the fact that now we're not just ASCs. We've taken on other members who have the same cause. You have the practice of medicine, which is what every physician understands that they come through medical school in debt up to their eyeballs. But you have the business of medicine, which has been under assault for a long time. We take on the situation and the issues associated with that assault on your business. Why should the business of medicine be treated any differently than any other business in Texas or the United States? We believe it shouldn't. The free market has solutions, and we just need to follow those free market solutions. Now, all of our legislation is packaged with one thing and one thing in mind, is to advocate for the patient, the end user, because that's where the traction happens. If we advocate for just the ASC or just the hospital or just a freestanding ER or any other entity, it's usually met with deaf ears because they really don't care. They don't understand. They don't care. They think you guys make plenty of money anyway, and so move on down the road. We care about the patients, not even caring about the insurance companies. Well, that's what we believe. We believe that the end user is in charge. They're in charge of their healthcare dollars, and providers should be in charge of the delivery of healthcare, not the insurance companies. Insurance companies are ancillary to the industry. We need to relegate them back to that position. Now, PCCOT is taking on a whole host of legislative issues. Every session we will introduce anywhere from 10, 12, 14 different pieces of legislation. We've worked these pieces of legislation throughout the entire state with different members. We constantly traverse the state talking to the chairman of the committees, the speaker of the House, the president pro tem of the Senate, on and on and on. You have 100% of our time. You have a 100% commitment to your issues. We believe that PCCOT is the best fit for the Texas ASC Society, and I hope you'll agree. Thank you for taking this few moments to talk with me and understand what we're all about. And my door and my phone are always open to you. Please take a few moments to look at the PowerPoint that we've attached below. Thank you and God bless.